¿Cómo vino esa lesión?
No tengo idea, la verdad. No
¿Sentiste el famoso piquetito?
No sentí nada antes del partido ni durante el partido. Solo de repente sentí un piquete atrás.
¿Alguna recomendación del médico ahorita o solo esperar al...?
No, solo esperar, ¿no? Mañana o pasado me hacen los estudios a ver qué sale.
¿Y tu impresión del juego después de tu salida, tu impresión del partido, el regreso del equipo?
Muy bueno, ¿no? A pesar de que ahí para mí hay mano, pues, pero hay gol a favor de ellos. Nos supimos reponer, el equipo del segundo tiempo fue para adelante, conseguimos el empate y estuvimos, ¿no?, ahí para poder marcar el 2-1.
Tú sentiste el piquete, pero no sentiste nada. Tú dijiste que traes nueva tibia. ¿Es la misma lesión o es diferente?
No, es totalmente diferente, nada que ver. Acá es el isquiotibial. No tenía idea, no sentía cargado, no me dolía, no nada. Y de repente sentí un piquete. Muchas gracias.
So it was good to sit outside for a little bit and then watch. Obviously, we were hurt in the first half with a couple of the key guys, but kudos to all of us from the bench that the coach says, hey, go in and let's get back into this game. So for us to do that showed a lot of character, and really we almost pulled 3 points there, but we take the point instead of losing everything.
What was the message at halftime to shift the momentum? Second half looked different than first.
Well, actually, I was sent back outside to warm up, so I was in the locker room where the message was given. My message was definitely, we need to press higher. I need to put pressure on the center backs, when they get the ball and make them make mistakes. And I was happy to be able to add that on the team.
This team struggled to score goals last year. Still had 12 shutouts. How does this team unlock the offense this season? I know you're new here, but how do you guys unlock the
What do you want me to say? You're gonna ask me that because I'm a goal scorer?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's right. No, new season. The thing that's really good, it's how many players are returning, from last season. So the coach doesn't really have to focus on telling the team the style of play because most of the guys already know it. Since I've been here for a few days, you can see that they know the pattern, the style of play. So to focus on the final point where we have to score goals, it's not going to be it's not going to be that difficult because when the coach has to show the beginning on what the style of play is, then it takes too long. But now the team has an identity, and so bringing myself in and I'll help a couple of the other guys around me. It doesn't, like tonight, the number 9 or the striker don't score the goals, other guys are going to score.
So it's more than just the striker, just the team.
It has to be. I mean, when you have a team and you focus on one guy to score a goal, then it doesn't become a team there. But if you can take the load off of the number 9 and somebody else is scoring, and that's what you can never just pinpoint one guy.
How are you the first 45 minutes to lose your starting deep line midfielders?
Yeah, well, it's difficult, because then it changes what you do. Now you've lost 2 moments and you only get 3 moments to make subs. So we felt like we had to make a sub at halftime just so we don't use up a moment because that doesn't count. But then you're still sitting on 2 subs in the second half and you just have one time to make it. We wanted to wait a little longer, but then once Chris couldn't go anymore because he took a knock, getting knee in the thigh, then we had to make both subs. And so we were just hoping that for the rest of the 20-25 minutes that nothing happened because we were out of it. But there's a lot of character tonight showed by the team. It could have been very easy to fold when we lose those 2 players like that in the first half. But we regrouped at halftime, and the guys came out the second half, and I thought played really well and showed the grit, the character, the attitude, the mentality that we need to show to get the goal back, and possibly could have had another one, but it was a really positive showing tonight by the players.
Coach Professor Wifey, Charlamos.net. The NYFC coach just made mention of how impressive the second half of the game was, especially with Kyle coming in. What decision actually went into you deciding to start him from the bench instead of him, starting right from the onset? Thank you very much.
Well, Kai just came here this week. Tuesday was his first day training with the team. Casper's been here throughout preseason, and Casper's had a very good preseason. So we felt like he was the right choice was to start him tonight, and I thought he was playing well. before he came out, but that sub we had to make at halftime just to save a moment, because we only had one moment to make subs in the second half. So that was the reason for him coming out. But I thought he did well tonight. Kai, he showed what he can do when he came in. He won everything in the air. He held the ball up nicely for us. Had an assist on that goal. Bring the ball back across like that. So, it's what we wanted here. It's competition and at every position, and that's how your team gets better. And that's how the training sessions become more competitive, and that's how guys do not become complacent, because they know the next guy up can do the job. So it's a way of starting to build a team, and we're very happy with the progress that we're making. But it was difficult to take those 2 injuries in the first half tonight. Yes.
Adnan Bashish from Babel. Did that feel like a fair result to you?
Yeah, I thought, both teams played well. They might have had the better of the first half. I thought we had the better of the second half. So 1-1 was probably a fair result. Questionable on whether there was a handball on their goal, leading up to their goal. But, that's a wash, They're a good team, and they showed why they were playing for the conference final last year, So it's a team that we respected coming in, but we wanted to show that we weren't just going to be a pushover, and I thought the guys did that tonight, even with those 2 injuries to those 2 key players. Freddie Navarro, what he does for this team as far as recovering ball recovery it's unmentionable. You can't really put a price tag on that. So that was a big loss for us, but the guys who came in and had to fill in, I thought did well. So we'll move on from this, and like I said, hopefully the injuries to those 2 guys are not too severe.
Rusty Silver with Post America. Coach, your thoughts about the defense, how composed